PoE today. Gonna do us some new build action. I'm looking forward to it. Scoot myself down. Way. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Okay. Hey. Hey. How are we doing? Good morning. Welcome back to more PoE. Still enjoying the league, but I kind of wanted to do a new I don't want to do a new build. So we're still a Templar. Not sure where exactly I'm going, but I think I want to do some Stormcall action. If you're a long-time channel enjoyer, or you just know me in person, you know I love me some Stormcall. Even though it's usually bad. But we're going to try. I'm thinking maybe using Mjolnir, maybe the Foulborn Mjolnir, even. Use my skills. Mayhaps. Just got to get through. I get through this zone. Everybody's had a good week. Good post-holiday week here. I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired, but that is what it is. I haven't done more than think about this build, so we'll see how it goes. How are we doing out there? I'm gonna do this thing. There's no need for my company just yet. We're gonna go over this route. As is my typical Templar start. Nice and comfy. Gives me a little tank early on. But yeah. You know me. Do all that. We're gonna try to get through the campaign as fast as we can. I'm not making any guarantees. I'm not a speedrunner. We'll rolling magma for now. That's fine. Let's see what we have in the way of level and uniques. Gear. I don't have any Wanderlusts in the chest. Dams. Could wear Skin of the Lords. Also don't have a tabby. Really? I think somebody else has stolen all of our stuff. That's fine. I have a Wanderlust. I don't have a tabby though. That's fine. Wanderlust. Neither of us has a. I guess there's a bunch of stuff. I guess I am level 2. There's stuff I can't. Let's see. Things to get us started. Let's get it started. Reward probably, since we're starting off with rolling magma. So might as well be fine too. So we always do Koroi Award. Good Dragon Fang. Multiple Shaper Seeds. Right? I'm just crazy. Don't mind me. Rings. I can do some rings. Lots of ring options. 11 rings. I'll do Signet Terror. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll just toss a black art on and a Goidries. Now, weapon wise, I want something I can put. Ice Sprig. Beautiful. Is it not 3 linked? Belts. Press. Way. That's pieces. I don't know. I do not know. Okay. New Bill do this. Hey, Elfie, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I'm trying Stormcall again. I think I might try to do something with like Foulborn Mjolnir. Then like so just more lightning per lightning. See what happens. Currently mid meeting. You should probably focus on the meeting, but yes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. I don't know how it's gonna go here either, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to storm call it up again. Maybe I can do it this time. Like a second life sprig. Ew. Whoops. Dang it. I need that. Come back. Back. Come on. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for working while you're working. You know, I always appreciate it. Oh, shield. Sorry. Maybe able to go there. You really not have a gold rim. Put that on for now. Really not have a gold rim? You gotta do your. Gotta go always wear honor home. Uh, I don't. How? How though? Maybe there's one in here. Oh, there's a Fairgraves. There's a Joffrey's. Honor home. Gorgonzola mask. Okay. I don't know. We'll figure something out. You'll figure it out. All right. Let's start zooming. Trying to zoom at least. Nightmares. They were prophecy. Uh, I can 3 link this. certainly. Uh, have a convenient red support. Not, not really. What does it go? I'm slacking. Yeah, I think the plan is to do some uh, stuff with Falborn Mjolnir, which the one that casts lightning itself. Like it doesn't cast when hit. It does cast or it casts its own spell when hit. Kind of curious. And also cast while channeling. Cast while channeling or cast while crit. Uh, Mjolnir or Storm Call. Storm Call. Yes. Aelith. Great. Thanks. Right. Not gonna really spend any time doing the league mechanic. Um, we've we've leagued up the mechanic as much as we could possibly league it up. So yeah, I figured I've already sort of done the league. Uh, I've killed Maven and everything. You know, I've got all 4 of my watchstones finally. We're just sort of checking out a new build while we wait for the PoE 2 league. I thought about doing or getting my Final Fantasy subscription back up, but I didn't. Maybe for next week. Trying to figure out the balance for like a static game, like a main game type of deal, or a couple of main games at least, and then still have chance to do our big story playthroughs like Persona and all that. Still working it out. We had our Twitch recaps came in. Speaking of figuring it out, we had our Twitch recaps come in. I'm pretty happy with mine. It could definitely have been numbers bigger, but I'm pretty happy with it overall. Honestly, it was the first full year as far as like the recaps were concerned, right? I should go back and get some more leveling stuff. Why are they so angry? Why are those so mad? Uh, Mana and life regen. I need to get stuff. Broke some eggs. Yeah, man. Broke some eggies. Yep. Give me a flame wall. Give me a frost blink. And give me a holy, not a jolly flame totem. That's a different skill. A holy flame totem and a phantasm. I get phantasm yet? Whoop. I know how to play the game, I promise. Can't get phantasm. I never thought, why do I always get confused by this? Phantasms when we can tasms, you know. Oh, dumb. Uniques equipable. Give me. What does Giant Shield do again? Wait. Wait. Not recover energy shield above armor. What? Well, I have 228 armor and 39 energy shield, so technically, this is a buff. Okay, get belts. I could wear my ridiculous darkness enthroned if I wanted. Still kind of want to use that on another guy. I'm not expecting to see much here. Shit. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, I can't see my Aelith chest, can I? I need to go to the hideout. We almost certainly can't use any yet. That's fine. That's fine. No stallery now. No movement cast. No movement cast. No movement cast. That goes there. This goes here. Movement cast. Onward and upward. Need to put on Pride Flame Wall, as you do. I meant to grab a Quicksilver. I should do that. 5. Check. Do. Right, there's Flooded Depths. We'll do the strat. Not even bothering Aelith. Sorry. This league mechanic is somewhat character dependent. I think. Regular medium. Mirror Flask. Yeah, I look insane. There's that. The Lords actually has art, so okay. Completely whiffing the design of this zone. Love it. Absolute cinema. What? God. I swear. You know, there was a time when I was relatively good at navigating these zones. That time has passed, which is, of course, perfect for a streamer. Use you, Miss Brood Princess, even. Sure, just give me a straight up chain belt. At least I'm getting some levels. I won't be using Stormcall right off the bat, but I may use it once we can wear Warp Timepiece, which will be at least our early sort of jump start on the build. Oh, you know what? I know where Summon Phantasm is. It's in. You only get access to it if you do. Not fair graves. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't have any port. Oh my god. I don't have any portal scrolls. I'm throwing. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Where's it going? We're just going. I don't need I don't need a granddaddy crab. Not right now. For the sake of expediency and for y'all's own sake. Where's it going? Very angry demons. Once I get to the waypoint, I'll go back and grab a once I get to the waypoint, I'll go back and grab a quicksilver so I can at least go a little faster. We do have movement speed via Wanderlust. Honestly, a divine shield, Skin of Lords isn't the worst thing in the world right now. Doesn't do a huge amount. Does something. Gotta go. All right. That's just not where I wanted to go. Although I could do. Is this only socketed items that does? God, I have what's her face? Um, no red supports that are worth anything. No? That's fine. I can get Phantasmal. Phantasm though. Summon Phantasm. Let's also start leveling a spell cascade later. Uh, can I use any of my grafts? Probably not. Well, yes. Cool. Not a terrible one to use. In fact, let's just have a bunch of like at least augments. We'll at least augment it. Uh, Beautiful. Why bothered? Uh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Flasks. Flask chest. Flasks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Onward and upward. Chant. Let's do this. Oh yeah, crap! You can only use corruption gems in there. That's right. No, I can't use that till 12. Storm Call's 12. I was gonna say, I think I have a Vol Storm Call that I could put Muskin on Lords. Um, just throwing a graft in just to let it do its thing, honestly. It's kind of a hilarious one. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, I forgot Skin of Lords only allows corrupted. I could have like gone and bought a tabula. We'll consider doing that later on, but Kind of unnecessary at the moment. He's using Stormcall too. Get him. Just run. Just run. Run, occasionally throw a ball. Run, occasionally throw a ball. Uh, level up. I'm actually gonna grab dexterity stuff first, just to have it. Hi, please. Satisfying watching the yeah. Rustling's very short line, short range. First levels. Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be. I don't know if it'd be good. I love Stormcall. It is my favorite skill in the game. For those who aren't aware, unfortunately, it is almost universally a pain in the ass to work with, and possibly actively bad mechanically. Because a delayed action skill is a little tough to work with sometimes. Not impossible though. So we're gonna see what we can do. Gonna see what kind of nonsense I can get up to. I've got a little bit of money. I'm not rich, but I got like 30 dev or something. And I've got a bunch of random stuff, so we might be able to make it work. I have not planned this out in advance. This is not a build from anybody. This is just me pressing buttons, spending some time hanging out with y'all. You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with that guy. Not even gonna deal with that guy. Rare necromancers are almost universally not worth the effort. So sort of, we're just sort of move on. At least at this point where my damage isn't quite as damagey as later in the game. There'll hopefully be a lot of damage. Stormcall itself does a lot of damage if it hits something. But we're gonna try to account for that with a lot of cast speed, a lot of AoE, probably spellcast, probably awaken spell cascade, and then I guess cast speed's actually gonna be useful. CDR, yes, technically. A lot of casts instead of cast speed, I guess, is more accurate. We're gonna try to put a lot of them out there. Oh, bleeding. This. Haha, you can't freeze me. I'm a Wanderlustin. Jeez. Okay. We'll grab the superior. What? That. That. Just better than the one we're using. That. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. I think. I think this could work. I could be entirely wrong, and this will be terrible. Especially since I don't have anything more than the bare bones of a plan. Now we'll come up this way. Grab us some more life. I went CI on our other guy, on our Wander. But I think we're going to go hybrid life ES on this guy. And then lock the Aegis Aurora. Do some Inquisiting. I think Inquisitor is the one we're going with. No. Alright. This way. Warden's Quartus. Yeah. It'll be a little bit before we get anything. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I am not a PoE speedrunner. It could still take a minute. See what we can do. Oh yeah. Yeah. Whoop. Alright, enough level to put on our Stone of Lasmar though. That's nice. Right, come on. Do the jump scare. Come on, bud. There he is. Yep. Hi, Brutus. Oh. But really, you didn't. No Embrace Reno. Yeah. He can be a little dangerous on your first character, but once you got some gear to play with, some damage, it's kind of a chump. Yeah, I probably should have done at least a little initial leveling on this guy beforehand, but we did not. Um, all right, we want all of these. Not all these. Do some of these. We want a vitality and a clarity for now. There. Uh, other blues. Awkward. That's awkward. I think put it there. I don't think it's actually gonna hurt anything. All right, and let's grab this. All blues, please. 4, 3, 3 blues, 3. Oh my god, please. Now, why did I save those? Also need to stock up on some scrolls. Okay. Back at it. Once again. Flame. Put that there. Why not spell Cascade Flame Wall? That's kind of funny. Move these over here. Now we're basically invincible until Act 3. Yeah, see? Spell Cascades or Flame Wall. Because it's funny. Also makes it easier to, like, kill things with it. Rude. Alright. So far, so good. Just keep running. Just keep running. Don't fight the things. Resist the urge. Unnecessary. Not helping you. This way? This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like it. I think it's over there. Skill point, discipline, and strengthening. No, this is also not it. Oh. Dang it. Just tossing a quick little fireball down. Magma. It's literally a fireball. It's not literally fireball. You know what I mean? What? Bear Graves. What up, dude? Hope you don't betray me later. That would be so silly. Kill blue pack. Kill a strong box. Detonates corpses. Or are you running? Onward and upward. That's a skill point, huh? Let's go grab this. We are probably going to Call of Duty. Probably going to call a Brotherhood as well. Because I want to shatter some stuff. I haven't shattered stuff much this league. Basically. Alright. Cavern of Wrath. Grab that. I will try to get the actually no, you know what? No. I'm gonna try to be quick with it. We're not even gonna go get the thing. I can do all these extra skill points later on. We're gonna have plenty of skill points for now. That does give us access to Storm Call now. I wanted, but I do not want this yet. Holy Dominion yet. So many skill points. I'm probably killing more than I need to. Definitely killing more than I need to. You can technically get away with like nothing. Do 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 do. Very angry. Oh, let's grab that. Yellow. Yeah. Crit Shrine makes boss go bye bye. Do, do, do. Caverns. Hey Mervale. Hey Mervale. How you doing? Hope you're doing alright. This will be fine. Yeah, I think Inquisitor probably. I don't know if I'm doing the crit nodes. The ignore nodes. It's far enough in the league where it's probably actually better to not do that, but instead do actual pin exposure stuff. You know, probably far enough in the league. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking Inquisitor. Although it would probably be actively better to do another Hyro stack mana again. But we already did that. I don't think I'm getting. I'd get much value out of Guardian. That feels like it'd be bad. We could also just blood line up our ascendancy, like not even bother worrying too much about what our actual ascendancy is. See if there's some bloodline shenanigans. Are there any like cooldown bloodlines? Feels like I would have heard about that, but I haven't looked at all of them. That would be kind of funny. Ring. Is resistant, hasted, shadow renda. Edge. Let's keep going. Here. Life mask. All right, we're in Act 2. Flying. A what? 40 something minute Act 1? Actually, pretty good for me. Actually, fairly good for me. As awful as that is. Right. Onward. Nice. Yeah, about that, Mr. Templar. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think. I think I want to go this way. E. Gives us access to the minion stuff and to like the minion spiritual aid, as well as all the divine stuff over there. To the left. And we are doing Armorius hybrid, so need those nodes as well. This way. I'll probably want the AoE too. Just not at the moment. One momento. Where am I going? Good old Proliff doing its thing. Makes running through the campaign a little bit faster. You can just sort of obliterate packs. Probably wear a different chess piece soon, though. I'm out of Quicksilver. You going? Yep. Hey, Quicksilver back. We're killing all three of them here. I don't need their borrowed power. Got him. Yep. Yep. All right, back to here. Back to here. Back to here. We will go down this way. No, we're not doing it. Like I said, I'll get this. I'll get all these extra skill points later. You don't need to do it for the ascendancy because we've already done it. We'll just keep it rolling. Skill point. Yes. I'm gonna stop leveling these now. Okay. Of Sin. Chamber of Sins. It's not. It's not Sin's chamber. That's a different place. Get it? It's Sin, isn't it? An actual entity in this. Yeah. All right. I whiffed the 50-50, but that's fine. Let's see. You know what I am gonna do is tell that not to level first. Oh boy, what have I done? Fire and ignite resistant, and he's ghosted. Of course he is. This is exactly what I'm not supposed to be doing. Trying to fight this. He must touch. At least it dropped a unique. That's something. Not a unique I needed, but at least it did. Where is the exit? Continuation. Would it be up this way? All right. Oh, maybe. There's a little more indirect. I actually don't know. Yep. Yep. Quicksilver. Probably should just put on a second Quicksilver. Honestly. I mean, it's pretty okay at the moment. Yeah. Adelitis. Dadalitis. Those. We get some resistances going. Back. Alright. So I want, for now, probably a Herald of Lightning. Just for color sake. Yo. Impale. How you doing, bud? Thank you for the check-in. Welcome. Jurassic Park. Let's do this. Do some cleaning, but otherwise good. Cleaning's important, I suppose. By here. Uh, get out of here. How's the paths going? So far, so good. I'm leveling up a whole new character, so we're in Act 2. We're in Act 2. That's something. Stormcaller Charthus 2. That's not really what I'm looking for. We'll start with leveling that Stormcall up. Corrupted supports. That's really, huh? I could corrupt a bunch of supports and put it. But yeah, no. We'll see. I'm not planning on using it just yet. I'd prefer to go with a no cleaning strat, but haven't quite got it done yet. It's a new character? Yep. We're leveling a whole new character. Just because. Just because. What happened to the old one? Just done with it. I can always play it some more, but we kind of did all the things, so I wanted to play around with something new for the last couple of weeks before PoE 2. Off to the PoE 2 races. Off the Soylent Green plant. He will live probably forever in my character list. I did not murder him. I did not. It is blazing, maybe. Not have any good unique belts. Yeah, I guess. Parander. Oops. Okay. You realize the old character was a Templar, felt worse, and then restarted with a Templar? Yep. Grayson knows what's up. How you doing, bud? No, it's time for the ads. The ads hit right when I left the room. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back in about 3 minutes to carry on. Y'all take a break too. Kirby. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, you landed. So you know today's gonna be good. Yeah, it did land at full size. I don't know how they decide. It might just be using the emote preview for when it lands, rather than like the GIF state. Oh no. Yes, welcome back, everybody. We're just talking about the drop game. But yes. Do have a Volstorm call. Leveling that up. There's no PoE sound? You should have PoE sound. But it does not seem to be coming through, huh? Okay, hold on. I think it probably just didn't hook properly. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't even looking. I was not even looking at the my equalizer. So, good call. Yeah, 'cause I gotta hear all the shatters and stuff, right? Yes, the plan is basically to just have all the lightning going from the sky. There's the sweet sounds of garbled nonsense. Yeah, it didn't hook properly into the sound. That happens sometimes with the game capture. Especially when I game capture and then don't like restart the game. That's fine. What you got there? Thank you for letting me know. What? Oh, get out of there! I was turning Herald of Ice on and off over and over again. There we go. There's the shatters. It was just on my W key. I kept hitting to move. There's the shatters. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna use Storm. Call the. Wow, that's probably gonna use Call of the Brotherhood for more shatter per shatter. Don't need a mastery. Let's keep it going. We're just trying to level up. Gonna go fix some lunch and clean some more. Be larking. Thank you for the lark, sir. Good luck with your cleaning and enjoy your lunch. I'm not gonna say enjoy your cleaning because that's not how that works. But I will say enjoy your lunch. After an artillery down. Call level up. Pop back here. We will grab the skill point just for it's so fast.
I thought you
I never went back for this. Don't need any of these. Don't really need a normal storm call. It's not right now. I mean, I need any of these. So I guess I'll just grab a regular storm call for good luck. No. Passive. Anything for me? No.
Farewell.
Onward and upward. Back to Act 2. Back to here. Point. Oh. We'll probably go ahead and grab Spiritual Aid just for now. More demos. I did not kill, what's her face, did I? I didn't kill Lyra yet. So I need to go back and do that. I can kill Lyra or do the other thing. That other thing I gotta do. Weaver. I'm doing things all sorts in a funky order. Hi, Oak. Kill Oak. Do 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 do. We'll go grab the waypoint over here. At least we'll have it. A little ahead of myself. At least we'll have it. Very angry bears. Iron Ignite, I mean bears, in fact. So, can't do that. The Western Forest. Alright. Alira. No point. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and pop up here and grab Spiritual Aid now. Ramp our damage nicely before we lost the road. Where's the road? There it is. You can always find Alira by following this like busted up cobblestone path, by the way. See, it starts over here, and then, your way over to Alira.
The King of Rats crazy.
This King of Rats is dead, and so are you. Come on.
You are thus blessed, daughter of God. He will show.
And then Weaver is always on the opposite side of the street. Just wondering? Those who do their own runs. We should be getting more info on the PoE 2 League today, right? They announced it. They announced the that it's Vol themed. Which is interesting. We haven't gotten any like additional info yet, I don't believe. But we're supposed to. We're soon. I think the announcement's next, or wait, oh, the league is next Friday. Not this Friday. Next Friday. They should be telling us something soon. Yeah, PoE2. Fall of the Vial. That can't be what it is. Certainly, they did not rhyme in their league name, or something like that. Something of the Vol. Fall of the Vol. Fall of the Vol. Lyra, or Aelith, you're messing up my routing here. Everybody in that Hollywood spirit. Get in the feel of the holidays out there. I'm not feeling much of it, other than the fact that it is cold outside. It is below freezing currently. We've got more snow incoming here soon. I don't think today, but next couple of days. But we haven't gotten rid of the snow we had So just stacking up. Winter do be here. I don't have any real plans for the holidays. Oh my god, please. Let me out. How about y'all? I haven't done anything in a while. I don't even put up like a tree or anything. Maybe I should. Like, literally just as a stream decoration. Maybe I should put one up like back there. Sounds like a lot of work. You know, I live on my own and nowhere near family or anything. So hard to get the inspiration to really do a lot of decorating. Whiffed this zone again. I'd be way faster at these zones if I actually remembered what the layouts were. Yeah, how about y'all? Anybody do anything? Allow me to live vicariously through you, as is the streamer tradition. Going to see family? Explicitly not going to see family? Just vibing? Or do you prefer a real Christmas trees over fake Christmas trees? Do you cut the Christmas trees down yourself? I don't know why that jump scared me. I just was not ready for the Weaver noise. No. Ow. Come on. You got a Ghost Wraith. I have a Ghost Wraith, I think we wear it. I like Ghost Wraith. Go. Watch face down. Go. We'll check. We'll check on a Ghost Wraith. Thanks. Batiama. I have an Ashrend. Collect a Flame. That's always just kind of a comfy one. Lorica is not really what I'm looking for. Stash. Thanks. Diablo. Hey, Ghost Wraith. A one-socket Ghost Wraith. Thanks, guys. Didn't even attempt to do anything with it. That's fine. Yeah, we'll wear a Ghost Wraith. As fun as wearing Skin of the Lords is, it's not super good. The stage of the game. What it is? It's like this, right? You hold Control and Shift, you can just make the thing go burr. 6 socket? I'm just looking for a 6 socket. Honestly. Oh my god, please. Should be soon. There we go. Now, what about a 6 link though? This one I won't hold down because I'll take a 5 link or a 6 link. I have updated my my marker command to also make a clip, in case you're wondering what happened. Trying to get better about clipping stuff that happens in the stream. Not really using Nexus clips anymore. Now you wanna, you just wanna give me a cheeky 6-link, right? It didn't. But it gave me a 5-link. I'll take that. I'll take it. Here. There we go. We're basically set for the rest of the campaign. No, not even particularly well rolled. That's fine. Amulets. Do I have a warp time piece? Yes. Level 50. Excuse me. So odds are to be level 50 that I decide to go to Stormcall. Alright. Talk to these guys. I don't really need any of these. Roll destruction. And get our skill point. Nice. Onward and upward. Army. Still here, huh? I think what we'll do is we'll grab like maybe some reservation stuff and then this, and then I want to. How do I want to approach this? Do I want to go down this way? Up there, through there. Go down here, or do I want to go down this way? Yeah, I think I'll go down this way. Also gives me the regen stuff here, combat stamina, armor mastery. Down here. I want to go over here. I may, well, I could just anoint it eventually. But I think I'll actually travel down there for now. I think we'll do that. Because also I need all this strength. If I'm gonna use Mjolnir, I need to have it's like 400 strength, right? Quite a bit. It also means we're 100% using Iron Will as well, which is also down in that corner. Yeah, Stormcall needs, in my oh so humble opinion, needs reduced duration stuff to feel good. Otherwise it just takes too long to proc. We'll see. Just gonna go up here and grab spiritual aid. Maybe I don't need to grab the reservation and everything just yet. Do that later. This zone's a little harder to run through because all the enemies are annoying. Zone itself is annoying. Doing some Herald of Ice. Actually. All the butter is 20. Although we're not using lightning skills yet. Yeah, I don't need that. Don't care about the corrupting tome. Get out of here. This is not the right way. How dare you? Ghost Wraith Templar leveling is right up there among the comfiest you can get. I'm so tanky now. $312 life, 746 ES.
I beg of you, God, help me to lead them
And,
into the light.
you know, 50 chaos res, so the fact that I'm mostly ES doesn't mean I'm just gonna die instantly. Even to these guys. 50 ES at level 22 is... Or 50 chaos res at real nice. Ghost Wraith OP. It's one of my preferred leveling body armors. I prefer it actually over Tabula UVH. Especially with Tabula being more rare than it used to be. Ghost Wraith is also rare, but it does things. With Tabula, usually... Are you kidding me? There's a patch. What? What's in the patch? You're patching the game, chat. Imagine. Alright, spiritual aid get. That means all these nodes that we had up to it that were increased minion damage now also give us damage. That'll feel good. We should be blasting stuff. It's not a long-term thing. That is a for now set of nodes. It's just so efficient when you're leveling. If you're leveling any kind of you're leveling any kind of character. Really. And you're over on that side of the tree. I wonder what this patch is. I was not expecting another PoE 1 patch. They have to hotfix something? Or what? Or what? You have to take a look at it. Server's gonna go down anyway, so we may have to take a look at the patch. We got like 30 minutes. That should actually put us right around the break, so what I'll do is when the server goes down, I'll send us off to a break for a little bit. Should be it. They said it'd be a quick downtime. Send us off to a break. Maybe grab a snack. I can't believe they're patching it. How dare! Supporting your game. Maybe. I don't really need to go back for anything. I wonder if there's nonsense I can do with lightning conduit too. Be like, I don't need anything over there. Grab. Don't want agnostic. That would be bad. Would path down and grabbing Divine Judgment. Mayhaps. Hope we'll be down like a zone. Grab like Devotion, Sanctum of Thought. Probably not Divine Shield. I don't think I'll need that. Okay. We'll see how our numbers work out. But I think now I'm just gonna go on a trip. Path our way down that way. Anything else I could possibly want down here? I mean, there's this stuff. Course. I could also go over here and grab Corrupted Blood Immunity and some max res, probably. Do that. Start stacking up. Need to start stacking up some strength. I know Mjolnir is like a higher level unique, so I'm not anywhere near using it. But reparation. Yeah, I just sort of want all of the lightning to come from the sky. So, Storm Call, and then also I'm going to use Foulborn Mjolnir, the one that strikes, has its own lightning skill. I think I have one. That's what I want to use. And do either cast while channeling or cast on crit. Storm Call, and then you like cyclone it around. Probably. Cyclone or the Steel Skills. Yeah. Well, I guess it would have to be Cyclone if we do channeling. But if we do the Steel, it could be either one, or it would have to be crit. I don't know. I don't expect this to be as successful as the other character we had. Be totally honest. Mjolnir's level 60. Right, yeah. I didn't mean like high level, I meant like towards the end of the campaign. With the very high attribute requirements means it could be. Sure. Yeah. See, I'm at 75 strength now, which is not enough. It's like 400, right? Mjolnir? We'll get it. We'll get it. Sir. Act 2 done. Double checking that we got that crafting recipe. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have one. I think I've acquired one via the tree, or from the 6 billion hives. Not. Yeah, I just want all the lightning. I want a silly amount of lightning to come from the sky. I love Storm Call, and that will be a large proportion of it. But having some instant or at least relatively instant lightning would also be very good. To sort of bridge that time gap. Hi, Clarissa. Don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I really am ungrateful. Claw? Down here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some stat stacking to get to 400. 400 is not, like, small amount. I should double check to make sure I actually have one. I wouldn't want anybody jacking the prices up on Melbourne Meal on here, because they know I'm going to do a build. I don't think I'm the first one to play with it. It's definitely someone else has done nonsense, I'm sure. Probably Mathel. Usually if it's nonsense, good chance that it was Math.
Be well.
Let's see. Owned bases. Yeah, there it is. So this is the one we're gonna play with. Valborn Mjolnir. So instead of having the trigger, or the other trigger, it instead triggers a level 20 lightning bolt when you melee hit with this weapon. With a quarter-second cooldown. And it also has 20%. Mine's actually double Valborn. So actually, it also has 25% increased AoE. So we need 300 int, 412 Bronk, and level 60. So let's see what we can do. It's gonna be dumb, is the summation. It may or may not. See downtime in 20 minutes. Yeah, I may need like a... I'm gonna say I need an Astromentus, because I also might need warp time piece, so... I don't know, we'll figure it out. Gonna need some stance. Like, those aren't impossible stats. It's not like a... That's not like a full-on stat stacker where they've got like 1,000 strength or something. More. In a lot of cases. It is something you have to do. Like, it doesn't just happen. Like, very doable. Where are you? I'm so sorry. Cannot sleep tonight. For the rest of the lyrics. Now, nobody even remembers this song. Get out of my way, Lith. I'm not trying to fight back the horde right now. I got things to do, people to see, levels to get, progress to make. Levels? This. Where is the percent strength one? Is that over here somewhere? There's like a... You know, there's like one for each stat. Is that over here? Oh, there it is, yeah. May have to make the trip to this. I'm gonna try not to. We may have to make the trip. Could also anoint it, I suppose.
Life in his right hand, death.
We need stance. I should actually pay attention to that. I do need to make sure that I'm prepping there. Don't grab a bunch of random other stuff. That's usually my problem when I'm building my character. I'm like, ooh, I like that node. Ooh, I like that node. No, I like that node. I don't focus in very well. Usually where my builds fall apart. Doing stuff that like you don't need. If you're doing a crit build, you're probably not needing to grab a bunch of like percent damage, because you should probably be focusing on crit chance and crit multi, right? But I end up doing it anyway. That's a problem.
A
Oh,
dead man
dang.
and a living machine. There's your
Didn't save him,
truth,
guys.
heretic.
He died again. Poor Tolman.
Enough of this.
Enough of this. Yep, get out of here. Rip Tolman. I tried. I felt like I was kind of fast that time. So didn't make it.
Tolman's
Still did make it. Curses. Curses. Probably gonna want Ellie weakness.
General Gravicius demand. Talakoda.
Probably gonna want Ellie weakness because, like I said,
Stay out of the shadows.
I'm gonna multi-element.
I need to be careful.
Lightning and cold.
I will.
So.
Now you must leave me. I could use my Call of the Brotherhood right now, but Valborn. What do I want to use? Don't really need my Call of the Brotherhood yet. I'm not doing cold spells yet. Let's see. I have my Falborn Le Hoop. Honestly. Please. Get in there. Lots of resistances. Swap this one out too. Wanted to. Sure. Yes, whatever.
Victaria was a
Your hope
colour-
Clarissa will find healthy ways to mourn his loss. I'm sure she will. He definitely will not attempt to resurrect him at least once. Certainly. That would be a crazy thing to do, Orisa. It's like, we know that you can resurrect bodies. Like, that's just a known thing that we can do. It's basically the entire problem we're dealing with. Friggin' zombie apocalypse. But nobody's really managed to bring back a sentient person. Like a non-horrific abomination person. Just Piety didn't even like come back she was just whisked away. This time we fought her and we didn't even kill her. But please, don't know why I'm bothering. Person W. Did I get the thing? Trying. Oh god, I'm trying to go fast. I promise. I'm just also finding all of the possible dead ends. And righteous will burn to ash. Yeah, I'm sure they will. That's how life works. The unrighteous are constantly getting their comeuppance. All the time. Bad people get penalized and good people get rewarded. Yep. What were we talking about? Dang it. I need that other boost, which is over there. I got tricked by the layout again. I don't know. 10 minutes till the downtime. Should be a pretty quick downtime. Should be pretty quick. But what I will do is pull up the patch notes. Talk about punishing Kamishita. Exactly, yeah. You handled him. Path of Exile. Why are they making it so hard to find this? Path of Exile. Patch notes. I just want to have the page up. Oh. Very interesting patch notes. Thanks. They are adding support for the upcoming announcement and supporter pack. They're adding the Keeper of the Flame soundtrack to the Hideout music player. And they fixed a bug with the Champions Podium map device. I was actually gonna like read through them on stream, but that's not. There's nothing there. It's not. That's just bug fixes. Yeah, at least we did punish Kamishita. We did have to, you know, become literal supernatural Avengers to do it. We did. Oh, this guy, he's gonna annoy me. Stupid ambush. We're starting to line up our next one. We've been in his palace now. The next target, or at least who I presume is the next target. Over there in Persona Land. Soon. On Sunday, we'll be doing more of that. We've been doing this schedule for a few weeks now. How do y'all feel it's going? We're doing like 2 days of a story game and then like a more of a fixed main game. Now whether this will be one game or multiple, I haven't decided yet. But how do y'all feel thus far? Let me know. I like it. I'm just not 100% sure yet. Alright. I'm just trying to provide some stability to the channel while I also do other things. Not stability. Consistency is a better word. Still figuring this streaming thing out, you know. Been doing it for a year and 3 months, something like that, right? Still a noob. We're still learning. The calendar deadline for this one feels a little more contrived than the first Palace IMO. More like a game mechanic than actual stakes. Yeah, I can't even remember what they said it was, but I do remember it being weird. It was like before the exhibit or something? Or before the exhibit ended, or I don't remember. I'll remember it when I see it. Not too worried about hitting it. Although I do need to keep in mind that there's a reason they keep bugging me to do it like before the day of. Because obviously there was... well, one, there's a chance you have to like bounce out and then come back, right? And also some of the stuff takes a little bit after you're done. I'm looking forward to it. As I click the button. Realm is restarting in 4 minutes. Which means we'll be running a break in 4 minutes. No. Probably a little bit before when my breaks or my ads are supposed to run in like 8 minutes and some change, so it actually works out fairly well. We'll just run them a couple of minutes early. I need to use the rest of them anyway. Really, this is all part of my plan, he says, having not planned for it. No, Bart. Sulfite. Done here. Do. Up over here. Give me that strunk.
The beetle's power. Good luck.
Bliss. Yeah, I've skipped a bunch of skill points
Watch yourself.
so far.
Be careful.
That one is pretty easy to grab en route. Do I want Iron Will already? Let's go ahead and pop down here. Okay. I should probably also be leveling up a Cyclone. Let's go to Lily and grab us a Cyclone.
Godslayer.
Don't think it matters too much. Might as well. Let's do that. Give me something I can put some weapons in on the offhand. Or go in there. Alright.
I've seen orphans with full-up tasks.
You know, orphans with full-up passes. He just keeps making fun of me. It's because my town is completely broke. I have not put any money in the town in a couple days. Probably could. Probably could, but 1,600 gold isn't going to do anything. This. Yep, downtime in 1 minute. Just gonna see if I can run to the next waypoint. I doubt I can. I doubt I can make it. We'll see. I'm away. I need to say hi to Diala. Pretty sure when the realm goes down, I'm going to lose
Eternal
portals and everything
remains
too.
of this empire. Question is,
Restarting in 20 seconds. No! I can see the waypoint. How tragic. Oh my god. Zero chance. Zero. Give me. I got it. Beautiful. Nailed it. All right, chat. I'm going to go ahead and run our break now while the realm does its update. Hang out with me. Make sure you also take a break. Get up, move around, grab yourself some water, all that good stuff. And then we'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. I might let it go a little long, depending on how long this patch actually takes. And we'll... BRB. Welcome back, everybody. That took too long. I apologize. I don't know what I'm apologizing. It's just, you know, how it goes. Welcome back. We had a patch. The game patched. So I had to vibe while it did its thing. Should be stabilized again now that it's not eating all of my resources doing that. So let's carry on. Again, we're just leveling our new character here. Going for all the lightning. This is not the direction I wanted to go. Hope y'all took a break. Hope y'all, you know, took the opportunity. I definitely did. I made myself like a sandwich or something. A little hungry. And I had the time. You know what? You know what'll help with the stats? Going Inquisitor. That'll help with the stats a little bit. One of the nodes has stats on it. That'll help. Yeah. We'll see how far we get with it today. I do not know.
we'll get to actually see anything. We're like halfway through the stream, more or less. And I'm only in Act 3. I'm making good time for me, but not necessarily fast enough. If we don't, we don't. Craft Eyelith. You know, your secret Eyelith. Where am I going? This way? Yes?
You are not a cottage.
Adiala.
The cockroaches will come again. I like a dash.
Alright. Let's go burn a giant sewer butthole. What's this? The undying blockage. Those who are unaware is gross. Onward and upward. I don't think I need anything in particular. Well, no, I do need something from Vericious. Vericious will give us Armageddon Brand, which will be what we use to level from here until I get Stormcall online, which would be actually a huge amount of time. Yeesh. We'll probably self-cast Stormcall until I get Mjolnir, quite possibly. If I get Mjolnir online. Mayhaps. Vicious. Got him. We'll go ahead and do a literally 1-to-1
God
swap.
put me at the end of it.
To a good brand right now. Although honestly, if we wanted to go ahead and start doing lightning stuff, I could just go Penance Brand. You know what? I almost never use Penance Brand. Let's do Penance Brand instead of Armor Brand.
Be well.
Let's do it. Does mean we're probably going to want to put that layer. Don't know what I want to support it with. Stormbrand's comfy. Yeah, Stormbrand is comfy. I do occasionally use Stormbrand. I haven't done Penance Brand in a little bit. I think it might actually need more investment than I'm willing to put into it right now, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a go. We don't want Illyperlif on Penance Brand, actually. Let's throw some supports in there. Lily. Yeah, I usually use Armor Brand when I'm leveling Templar, just because it's just comfy. We'll try something. I want Fizz to Lightning. But it's a 50% conversion skill by default. Is to lightning. So this makes it the other 50%. We can do that. We can do... I do Trinity? Sure. Why not? And then, I don't know, a red support of some description. Added fire. Why not? Beautiful. And then we do
Capital is a fickle mistress.
rings. Call the Brotherhood. Swap it for Dodries. Dodries belongs to the guild. It's let's see. So that's that. That's that. This is only showing. Oh. Dang it. Can't Trinity brands. Oh, rude.
Is a fickle mistress.
Hail, Godslayer.
I don't really need it. I just like using Trinity when I can. That's the reason I always want it. I always look for it because I can never use it. Let's do. That's fine. We'll do that. Literally spending too much effort on this. Not going to be a long-term scenario. Not. This guy's spell. The fact that I don't have any brand supports makes this a little annoying. Yeah. Brand notes. I don't know. I don't know. We'll try it for a little bit. Let it level up some stuff. That's so slow. It's friggin' blowing stuff up, so it's chunking things with procs. Pretty satisfying. That's pretty satisfying. And of course, I still got my other stuff to level up with. Still got my other ones. We'll let it ride for a little bit. Bennett's brand is like one of the brands that requires like you to actually invest in it a little bit, I think. We'll use it for a few levels. I'm gonna, once I get down to once I get down to the reduced duration nodes, I'm just gonna like go ahead and put Stormcall on mine. That's why I've never done it. Yeah, it's like Stormbrand and like Armor Brand, you can just sort of throw in and they work. But Penance Brand has a lot of weird quirks to it, so like it only explodes, like it only does damage when it reaches 20 energy. It's a little bit of a slower kickoff, but it does like it's more of an in-game brand. Like you can make it real dumb if you actually like invest in it. You can, of course, you can make any brand kind of dumb if you invest in it. But, it's a little bit more Stormcall-ish in that way, where it gets real dumb when you invest in it. Like you get more, you know, like it scales like the AoE as it charges and all sorts of stuff, so you could potentially get like giant, like screen-wide explosions. You know. Not bad. Yeah. I'm trying to get over here to Window of Opportunity. Once I do, we'll probably just go Stormcall. We'll probably just dive in, at least self-cast Stormcall. Then I'll, the cast when channeling stuff will come later. No. Maybe we just go right for it? I have a 5 link, so it's at least somewhat viable to do. Maybe I just dive into it. I could have a 6 link fairly trivially, but I don't have a 6 link Ghost Wraith on me currently. And I like leveling with Ghost Wraith. See? The fact that nobody oh my, I did not mean to go back down the stairs. I broke the rule of this zone. You never go downstairs. You always go upstairs. I broke the rule. Yeah, I think if you have like multiple brands attaching, it can proc, like it builds its stacks faster, that kind of thing. You know. I just stressed about it. In packs like this, it tends to work pretty well. I think they can work off of each other. Oop. Maybe I should be using glyph still. For like the chance to freeze and all that. Maybe I should. I'm not getting very many shatters with my like 15% chance to reshock it again. Let's see. What else do we got going on? Out here in the land of me, the land of Wraith. Apparently I've got a lot going on, you can tell from all... Hey, Chaos. I've honestly found early that a 6 link not be worth it. It's a lot of mana cost. Yeah, same. It's especially if you don't have anything to like compensate. Like even a 5 link, you can see I'm struggling a little bit. More than a little bit, especially because I haven't updated my mana flask in 600 years. I could level up. I could level up the thingy again. Shrunk. Yeah, even a 5 link at this point is a bit much. I get level clarity a little more though. Although I should probably. Yeah. I do still have all my other skills too. I'm not just penance branding. Penance branding. Brands are pretty mana heavy, though, in general. Doesn't help. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Those guys exploded. Alright.
Your conviction drives you, heretic. But have you thought what
Hi,
it might drive
Piety.
others to do in return?
Do have
Your devotion damns us,
I do have all storm calls, so that's chunking her a bit too. And good old holy flame totem. Yep,
damn you!
done. We'll never see piety
One
again.
can, mistress of suffering. Judgment will not go easy on you.
You have claimed. Be well.
I have claimed the most worthy of
Why he's
prizes.
off to McDonald's.
Yeah, why am I talking to y'all? Grigor is the only one I need to talk to.
Wherever he is. See you.
The gemling.
So Grigor's got a skill point. Thank you.
Tread carefully.
I didn't even idea this. Bad. Shocker. Alright. Onward and upward. To the Barracks. I should go grab a your developments. Honestly. I should also send here soon. We are going to go Inquisitor on this one. It would probably be actively smarter to do Hyro, because mana stacking is a little dumb right now. But we already did mana stacking. We already did that. With our fairly successful wander. I mean, I killed Maven, I killed Cirrus. I didn't do any of the Ubers, other than Uber Elder. You know, that's just like a regular one, right? Got all of our watchstones. Pretty happy with how the wand guy turned out. TBH. I just figured I would do some nonsense. So we've only got like a couple of weeks of PoE 1 left.
Every
Being
stone placed for
being
the
totally honest.
glory of God. Beautiful.
Actually, not even a couple. 'Cause I think the new league or the new PoE 2 league is like literally next Friday. So it should be just enough time for me to do some nonsense with this one. Wherever I don't get today on stream, I will play this guy offline. And we'll have like next Thursday's stream probably where I see how this character works like in practice, like in the end game, hopefully. Assuming it does actually work. Apparently, Keepers has the worst retention. Yeah, I've heard that. I've been enjoying myself, but I heard the same thing, Chrysler, that retention in this league's been really bad. So if you are here watching me do it, thank you. Because when retention's bad, quite frequently the Twitch numbers aren't very good. Like the streamer numbers aren't very good. Not just Twitch. I just don't have the time to play it properly. Fair. Very fair. It is kind of a busy time of year in general, and there are a lot of video games, so even when you have, like, gaming time, you're having to choose. So the combination, yeah, it's kind of brutal. I get that. Okay, so this isn't the way. There's stuff I want to do in 14 that I don't even have time for. Yeah. Yeah, I do want to get back into that too. I want to get back into 14 as well. And yeah, the new content's soon? Now? Imminent? For 14? I know it was supposed to be in December. December 16th? Okay. So the Tuesday after next, right? That would be? Yeah. Makes sense. Ugh. I'm gonna have a busy December. Maybe yeah, we do like a couple of weeks of this character. So I'll do this, and then again on, next Thursday, and then on next Friday, maybe we do a bonus stream for the PoE 2 League launch. Oh boy. Then maybe some 14 at some point this month as well. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna be busy. I'm also gonna be very busy. I want to play all of them. I think I can actually afford my sub again. Maybe. Need to double check and make sure I'm not forgetting. Missing any bills. Any obligations. I'd like to get back in. Nearly every game in existence came out with a big update this week. Yeah. Certainly feels like it. WoW has its new expansion too, right? The world's most boringly named expansion. Came out recently. I was about to. Welcome to midnight. Cool. I phoned that one in, guys. Not even like midnight. That's next year. I thought that was coming like now. Tells you how much I know about WoW. Oh, the housing beta. That must have been what I was thinking about. That must have been what I was thinking about. I don't pay that much attention to WoW. I only hear it because other people play it. Thankfully, that is not one that I need to worry about. Yeah, the housing beta. That's probably what I was thinking. Where am I going? Where's this door? Oh my god, I've missed the door. Y'all distracted me, chat. How dare. It's totally your fault, not mine. But I walked right past the door down there. Two. It's you. It's probably enough. There a tie. That tie. Alright. One more. I feel like this Dominus fight is going to be absolute butts trying to use Penance Brand here. It'll be terrible. I don't really have the mana for this. I like at least get a better mana flask. Maybe. Lots of unique flasks. No, I cannot get a better mana flask. Okay, whatever. Well, let it rock. It'll be fine. Then, once we get to Act 4, I'll go ahead and ascend.
Exile has tested you, my brother. Now let's see what God has to say.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Yeah. The Destiny expansion. Was it fun? Yeah. Glad to hear it. Is it maximum Star Wars? I've been playing a lot of Where Witness Meet. He teleported on me. Lightsaber has been unbelievably fun. I've always enjoyed the melee weapons that they randomly do in Destiny. They feel incredibly out of place, but I've always enjoyed it. The lightsaber sounds sick. It's like it would fit right in.
This world is an illusion, Exile.
You get to throw the lightsaber? Are you that cool? That'd be awesome. Ow. I'm bleeding. I don't have bleed remove. Why? Oh, I do. Oh no, I just have a lot of Yes, you can throw it. Sick. Oh dear. Okay, this fight actually went fine. I was a little worried about how long it would take.
You were my Genesis Dominus.
That was actually
Now
pretty quick.
Here I stand, countless.
You can collect mods that either improve either the smacking or the deflecting shots or throwing the saber.
You have mounted. Of course. Ta-ta. Not a
That would be a hard one. I think I'd have to go with deflecting shots and then just go full Jedi. If you have to choose, I guess you might not need to choose. Throwing is sick, but also blocking all of the shots in a shooter, or blocking like as many shots as you can in the shooter, is always hilarious. It was cool because our little trip traveling through enemies like a deadly boomerang. Right? Yeah, it's like a lightsaber throw. They usually have to use the force for that. Fun. Like it. Very neat. Glad you're having fun with it. I'm glad. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Where Winds Meet in my off time. I'm up to like 60 something hours. Well, eek. Like 67 hours. No real plans to stream that one. I'm just sort of playing it on my own time. It's been fun though. Being a sick martial artist. Having fun with that? We gotta do the Star Wars thing until novelty rolls up. Yeah, I mean it's a new Destiny expansion. You gotta do that. I mean, especially because Where Winds Meet is still not up to its. I guess still playing catch up with the Chinese version, so there's literally no rush. They've got like over a year of content that we don't have yet, or something like that. So it'll be there. Yeah, definitely do your destiny. It's your destiny, you could say. I made the joke that I'm sure no one else, including their marketing team, has ever done.
I am sorry, God. We must learn not to abuse your creations.
Very first time. Oh, we're scurrying. Hey, we're in Act 4. Oh yeah, I need to ascend. I need to get cool. I need to update my portrait. I feel like it's 100% gonna be the consecrated ground first. I love it. I love the consecrated ground nodes. Pious path. Woot. I'm having fun blowing these guys up. Hero device isn't doing anything though, as I am reminded. Oh, actually, it is. It is. Okay. Or it's not freezing things very often. Well, there's. Hello? What's his face? Fall. Where you at? Gotta do some hell diving too. Oh god. So many video games. Get an enormous minigun. That does sound fun. Does sound entertaining. So everybody stand next to each other so I can use finish brand on all three of you at the same time.
You are free now, Paul. Go with God. My mana is spent.
Alright. I kinda want to get 2 more skill points and go ahead and switch over to Storm Call before we do lab. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna carry on a little bit. I don't need to be doing this. We'll run through it anyway. Scapeting. Bye. What dropped? I saw an item. Alchemy? Sure. I can always use more alchemy. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
What do you need now?
Always cracks me up. Especially now that there aren't actual ads, usually. Ideally.
My Lord Tim.
Bye.
The Full Metal Alchemist, like pre and post ad sting. Just happens back to back now. Whenever you go and watch it.
Bye bye.
Is
Oh god,
funny.
vacation?
I kind of don't even want to bother with a golem. I'm gonna be totally real with y'all. Gonna be wholly honest. I will take a frost shield though. Alright. Let's go. Almost 35. I would actually have enough points if I hadn't skipped those 2 earlier. They'll be nice later on when I need them. And yes, odds are going straight into Storm Call is not going to be smart. But I want to do it anyway. Sucks. Why am I fighting this guy? He's got consecrated ground, and he's firing ignite. Listen. The one. One. I did 12% too. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I've been watching The Librarians. It's like a show from like 2016, 2017, somewhere in there. It's like another in the line of secret organization hunting for magic items for like to keep people safe. You know, similar to like Warehouse 13 or a variety of other games in that or shows in that genre. Been interesting. I'm not sure if it's good. I'm sure it's a good show, but I have been watching it, so obviously intriguing me enough to keep going. I'm in like the 4th season. And like the end of the plus season. Not sure how much more there is. I think that it might actually be the end. Don't know. But it's got Noah Wiley, who's like the doctor from ER and the doctor from the Pit, depending on what generation you're from. And obviously he's in this. And then it's got I don't remember what the actor's name is, but the guy who plays the bad guy in Blade, I'm pretty sure. Like the head dude. Who's in it too? But he's a good guy in this. Pretty sure it's him. I haven't actually checked. I probably should verify.
This land is teetering on the brink of cataclysm.
It's on HBO. Not HBO. It's on Amazon. I don't have an HBO sub. It's on Amazon Pre-May.
Before someone else does.
I've been watching a little bit of that. I've also been doing a rewatch of Psych. I like Psych. Well written show. Why am I fighting all this stuff in slow motion? I'm trying to get XP. Got him. Where is the waypoint? Where is my XP?
My mana is spent.
I need both. Then we can go become a cool dude. Yeah. Passives. Window of opportunity. Alright. So we're doing this thing. Oh, I forgot I had instruction there. Penance brand. You were fun. Yes. Goodbye. Added lightning's fine. You don't need Fizz to lightning. Control destruction's probably fine. We're gonna put Stormcall over here. Yes. Yes. And then I need some other spurts. Oh, so that gives it a 1.1 second delay. Just a bit much. But not absolutely terrible. Because I think I'm almost high enough level to get restoration. Well, I am high enough level to get restoration. Let's go. Okay, now we're online. We're online. The first. Go back there because we didn't actually find the waypoint yet. What? Did I find the waypoint? I did. You know what I didn't find? What's your face?
Alright. Where are you at? He's on this level, right? Easy. And I see Helldivers just announced their next update. We're going to Lava Worlds next. Oh god. Or you're left dismembered and burning to death by your former... Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. I see what you did there. Not on this level? So I just completely whiff. Cool. But it is about time for our next break in any case. I need to go here and actually unlock the door. So after the break, we will go run Hlab and get our ascendancy.
Stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth.
Maybe I should do more setup, but
The Lady of
we're sending it.
Justice
It's just
shall
normal lab.
preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other.
It'll be fun.
Should she find you wanting,
So I recommend that y'all take a break along
she
with
find
me.
you worthy, you
Get
will
up,
be
grab
given
yourself
the
some water,
loyalty
grab yourself a
and
snack.
power of an empire.
Zaro is not going to shut up,
The Lord's labyrinth awaits you.
but
Choose wisely.
it'll be fun.
Strike quickly.
Thank you very much for hanging out with me. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes.
And may
Stay
you
tuned.
find the ending
BRB.
that you
Welcome back, everybody. So, question. Those who are here, because it doesn't matter to you or me right now, would you like me to watch the PoE 2 League announcement live? Do you want me to restream it? It's about to happen, is why I'm asking. I did not realize it was happening today, but apparently it's happening very soon. If you'd like, we can do that. And then I can do lab or something after. What do you think? I think we got like moments to go. Oh, actually, possibly less than moments. Possibly it's already started. It has already started. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nice break. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna close the game just to give my computer a break, and then. We don't need to. Okay.
After pouncing at an enemy, cross slash to explode the mark and gain extra cold damage for a time.
Here we go.
The wolf has many other ways to go all in on cold though. Using the Arctic Howl Warcry will allow you to add cold damage and chilled ground to any slam, while buffing your pack of wolves as well. You can also use it to freeze enemies that are close to being frozen, making it much faster to use your other combos. Finally, the wolf also has the ability to call down the power of the moon to transform into an Arctic werewolf with Lunar Blessing. In this form, you move and attack more quickly and deal extra cold damage. Consuming Rage will extend the duration of your Arctic wolf form, so you could try a hybrid bear and wolf build if you want to utilize the skill to its full effect.
Could be a werewolf. Yeah.
Alright, let's talk about the third form available to the druid, and I think it's a cool one. The Wyvern. The Wyvern has a number of long-range breath abilities, but that doesn't mean you can't get into melee range when you want to. The basic attack of the Wyvern is Rend. Jump forward into combat and slash your enemies with your lethal talons. If they're close to being stunned, you can blow them off balance with a blast from your wings, causing an explosion of damage. After the battle though, it's time to feed. Devour the corpses of monsters to create power charges, and this is when the Wyvern's abilities really come online. When using Rend, you can consume a power charge to charge up your wings with lightning. Not only does this do a bunch of damage, but it allows you to turn this melee skill into a much larger AoE attack. Once your wings are charged, your Wing Blast will also do lightning explosions for even more damage. If your enemies are close to death, no need to wait for them to actually die. When you see this blue marker, just devour them alive. Fresh meat is much tastier after all.
Nom nom nom.
Alright, so those are some melee options, but how about range? Well, you wouldn't
Just
be
trying
much
to
of a
update my-
dragon if you couldn't breathe fire after all. Rolling Magma is the first of the Wyvern's breath attacks. Spit balls
Hey.
of fire that bounce along the ground.
I'm familiar with that
These
one.
balls will trigger volcanoes as well.
Oh.
So it's a good idea to cast one as a human right before you start spitting.
Interesting.
But that's not all you can spit. You have something a little nastier in that gullet of yours. Spitting a barrage of oil at your enemies will cover them in a viscous sludge that makes them easier
Ew.
to ignite. If you have power charges though, plant your wings in the ground and vomit a barrage of lightning-infused projectiles. The more power charges you have, the longer you can do this for. But
Okay.
make sure you keep your foes at range. You're
Oh.
vulnerable to melee attacks while channeling this skill. In order to help with that, let's take a quick diversion back to some of your human abilities. As a druid of Scoth, you have the ability to harness the power of nature to create entangling vines to slow down your enemies. Another of nature's punishments is the thunderstorm. Creating one of these will create periodic strikes of lightning from the sky, and will also make your enemies wet. Why is that useful? Well, of course, things that are wet are easier to shock. Use it with lightning damage from your Wyvern form to enhance your damage. Making things wet also makes them easier to freeze, so it works nicely with your wolf form as well. And you know what else likes water? Plants. Water your plants to give them
It's
various
true.
extra abilities. Use Lightning Storm with Entangle to make them last longer, and attach more vines to each enemy, slowing them further. Summon Thrashing Vines to slam at your enemies for a time. Any that are created in water will be larger and deal more damage.
Oh. Okay.
Now then, with our enemies sufficiently subdued with our plants, time to really lay into them with our lightning-infused barrage.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of nature magic in
This last
PoE.
Wyvern ability is just ridiculous, but we felt like we had to do it. Use Flame Breath to take to the skies and rain down a stream of fire on your enemies. You have wings, so we have to take full advantage of them after all.
Oh.
So fly around and burn in it.
Okay. You have
Now, there are a
wings.
few other skills we didn't cover, but there's one in particular that I think will open up a lot of builds. Spell Totems.
Oh my god, spell totems are back.
metagems that let you create a totem that will automatically cast any spell in the game for a time. In order to create one, you will need to spend 3 endurance or 3 power charges. You could use them to throw fireballs, summon comets, or shower the area in lightning. Really, the options are kind of endless. Your bear form can easily generate endurance charges by consuming rage, and your
Right.
wyvern form can easily create power charges by eating corpses. So it's pretty easy for the druid to get the charges needed, but they're also available from quite a few other places as well. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of different spellcaster classes thinking about how best to take advantage of these.
Interesting.
Now, of course, along with a new class comes a bunch of new support gems. We've added over 30 new supports throughout the game, but I'll show you a few of the cooler ones here.
Yeah, so this is
Fan the
the
flames can be added to any
first,
wind
like,
skill to
strength
spread fire
intelligence
from one
class
ignited enemy to
for
the
PoE
other
2.
enemies behind them. It's great for the Wyvern's Wing Blast, but you can also use it on many other classes with wind skills, like the Twisters on the Huntress, or the Monk's Staggering Palm Projectiles. Accelerated growth causes extra explosive plants to erupt from the ground whenever you grow plants with rain.
Oh god.
And Advancing Storm changes storm skills like your Thunderstorm or Tornado to move across the battlefield. It's great for watering plants en masse,
Oh,
or
okay.
to turn tornadoes into a real disaster by sucking up multiple ground effects as they travel along. And the Sorceress might like to use it with Firestorm as well.
Oh,
Echoing
okay.
cry causes your Warcry skills to
Okay.
echo. They will repeat a couple more times with a delay after you use them, giving you more empowered attacks. Use it for the druid's animal form Warcries, or on the warrior for a nice power boost. Grounding shocks
Interesting.
causes monsters you shock to turn into living Tesla coils, arcing lightning to nearby enemies. You could use it with your empowered wings for an extra damage boost, but it's also great with any other shocking skill. Try it out with Lightning Spear. It obviously needed more AoE clear. There's a whole pile more, but we'll leave those for you to discover.
I see what you did there.
Now with a new class comes new Ascendancy classes. The Druid will have 2 options for
Okay.
now, with a third being released later. The first class is the Shaman. The Shaman channels nature's
Alright.
elemental fury and can harness rage as a spellcaster, unifying his animalistic and
Ooh.
magical tendencies. By allocating Druidic Champion, you gain spell damage the
Rage
angrier you
spellcaster.
are. And with Furious Wellspring, you generate rage continuously and can spend it to empower your spells. With the knowledge of the Asmerian Magi, the Shaman can harness untapped power from runes and idols. After allocating Wisdom of the Magi, you will notice that all runes and idols have extra mods only available to the Shaman.
What?
These new mods unlock countless new possibilities for enhancing your build. You can also allocate Bringer of the Apocalypse, allowing you to become a walking
Play
natural
now.
disaster. After dealing enough elemental damage, storms of all elements rain around you, destroying
What?
all who would face nature's fury. There are other abilities for the Shaman, but I'll just
Work here,
show a
work
few
here.
from each class for now. The other Druid Ascendancy is the Oracle. The Oracle perfected the power of foresight and utilizes this in combat to gain massive advantage.
That art is sick,
When
by the
taking a
way.
fateful vision, you will see visions of your future self using specific skills. If you decide to follow this path by using the skill yourself, it will do
What?
significantly more damage.
Wild. Okay.
And with converging paths, at a critical moment in battle when a monster is vulnerable to freeze, stun, or electrocution, the Oracle can use Moment of Vulnerability to see a vision of the enemy's future, and then merge it with the current timeline, allowing him to deal damage to both. And one of my
Sorry,
favorites.
what?
When you first become an Oracle, you'll notice over 130 new extra passives appear in the Druid section of the tree. By allocating the Unseen Path, you use your power of foresight to learn from alternate futures and gain skills that would otherwise be unavailable to you. For
What?
example,
I'm
self-sacrificing
sorry, what?
allows you to be able to summon more minions by reducing their spirit costs, with the trade-off of making your reservation skills cost more spirit.
I'm sorry.
Corruption Endures, which allows oracles to have a small chance to avoid death. Both the Druid Ascendancies offer interesting and unique ways to gain modifiers that no other classes can get.
Yeah,
so we're
I wanna-
expecting a huge variety of build possibilities from these.
Both of them sound sick.
Now there are unique talismans for the Druid to use as well. We won't spoil all of them, but this one was particularly cool. Fury of the King turns your bear form into a fire demon, converting most of your damage to fire. As a demon, you can also use Molten Crash, a
Absolute
jumping slam
cinema.
attack that leaves fissures around you. This unique also continuously grants glory, allowing you to use your ultimate abilities more easily. Now, of course, the Druid isn't the only.
Could be the
thing
first
we're looking
100%
for. We still have a
of
bunch
one
more to
class
show.
league.
With every
Everybody's
new
gonna be
release,
playing
we create
Druid.
a new league with new mechanics, new pinnacle bosses, and with a new story to tell. And this time is no exception. So let's roll the trailer for the fate of the Vaal.
Right?
The palace of Queen Atziri. It is a ruin, but in the dark, machines still churn. The temple has many functions, and with it,
Oh my god,
a
it's
chance to
it's
save the Vaal, a gateway through time.
they brought it back.
To the past, again and again.
That looked a lot like
Ultimate temple
Synthesis.
cover its secrets.
Looked a lot like the Synthesis League.
You will be rewarded for your sacrifice.
The one that I was talking about.
And somewhere
Also
in
gross.
this chamber,
You cursed yourself.
Queen awaits.
Early Miss Synthesis Styles. It looks
I
like
beg of you, hear me. The beast cannot give you what you desire.
You may have studied it, Doriani, but you do not know it like I do. It adores me.
Hi, Adziri. Adziri doesn't believe in clothing.
Come now, give unto me your desire. At last, fulfill my soul.
That lady isn't wearing clothes. She rarely does. Well,
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile.
hi, Mark.
In the Fate of the Vile League, you will find remnants of the ancient Vile civilization scattered throughout Rayclast. They seem to attract nearby creatures and affect them strangely. After killing them, the remnant appears to gain some amount of power, but not enough to fully activate it. It seems you will need to find 5 more of these arcane devices.
Looks like I'm taking next Friday
and
off too.
sacrifice the monsters you
Alright.
find here to fully activate one. But things don't always go to plan. These devices are old, and sometimes infected by corruption.
Sure.
Twisted versions of ancient Val may emerge, and sometimes even stronger foes. On fully activating one of the devices,
Okay,
you
'cause
finally
Burr.
discover its true purpose. A portal opens and takes you deep underground to a lost temple, once the home of Atziri, Queen of the Val. What treasures could still be inside? I think you're gonna want to find out. In front of the entrance is a console of some kind, and on activating it, you can see a map of the temple. Atziri's personal chambers are on the far side.
Like, it's not
How can anyone get
exactly
There are
synthesis,
disconnected rooms,
but
and the layout doesn't seem to make sense. And that's when you realize the purpose of the ancient devices scattered through Rayclast. The temple is powered by sacrifice,
Hi,
and this
Azuri.
energy can be used to modify the very structure of the temple itself. Each time you run the temple, you will be given 6 rooms that you can place, allowing you to craft your own dungeon to explore. Place paths to link up the dungeon, and place rooms beside them full of precious loot.
it's kind of synthesis-y.
After you are happy with your choices, open the temple and discover the results of your efforts. Each room
Actually
contains different
hilarious.
challenges along with its rewards. On entering a room, the doors will slam shut behind you and you will need to face the encounter within.
Sure.
But choose wisely. It's important where you place the rooms to get maximum returns.
That synthesis style's kind of about it.
For example,
I
when placing a
I can't remember
command, you
exactly.
could just place it anywhere along an
I
existing
couldn't remember
path.
exactly how
But
synthesis
a
worked.
much better
but-
strategy is to place it next to a garrison of troops for him to command.
Oh, wow.
With better leadership, the
Actually
garrison will
hilarious.
level up, making the monsters harder, but
We were
also
just
more
talking about
rewarding.
it on stream the other day.
Different rooms have different requirements for leveling up. For example, if you want to fully level up a smithy, you will need to supply it with golems from an adjacent golem works.
Sure.
And hook up a generator to the power
As you do.
network to supply it with power. After doing so, the golems will be powered up, making them much more dangerous.
I believe my exact
don't
words
need to
were,
memorize
wouldn't it be
what
hilarious
interactions
if they
want.
did synthesis in
When
PoE
selecting a
2?
room, you will be
This
shown
next
the
league?
locations that will make other rooms level up, and exactly what effect it will have on the temple. After running
theme
the
is
temple,
different,
a
obviously.
few of the rooms will destabilize and be removed. It will be up to you to rebuild the temple, adding 6 more rooms each time you come back, making the temple larger
It
and
literally
larger
is synthesis.
and larger. So, that's the basic functionality of the temple, but there is a lot more. Once Doriani finds out and travels to Leraval, he will attempt to persuade
They
you
know
to
what they
take
did.
on a new mission. The temple entrance contains a prototype of the time portal device. It will be able to take you back in time, but only to one specific point, right before Atziri triggered the cataclysm that destroyed the Val. He requests that you go back and attempt to stop Atziri to prevent the Val from ever being destroyed.
Ah. Do I want to do that? That's the thing that I want to do?
Atziri is on the far side of the temple,
This-
so you will need to expand the temple significantly to get to her. And even worse, Her chambers can only be unlocked by a room that isn't currently accessible to you. In order to deal with that, you are going to need to visit the architect of the temple. To get to him, you will need to place path rooms. But while doing so, you will probably want to exploit some of the Vaal technology only available in the past. Once you can travel into the past, a whole new set of rooms are available to you, and they have some pretty insane rewards. At level 1, the corruption chamber can be used to corrupt a single item.
A little bit of
Placing it next to a thorn
little bit of
tree
an
should run the
alva
place,
mechanic too.
and a
like the
sacrificial
temple.
chamber to provide soul energy, you'll be able to level it up. And it's worth it. Because once you get the room to level 3, there are some very nice rewards to be had. In a level 3 corruption
Just
chamber,
keep adding more and
you
more.
will find this mysterious
PoE.
device. It has a slot to place an item, and it only accepts items that are already corrupted. What will happen to them? Well,
Don't know.
normally once an item is corrupted, you can't modify it any further.
True.
But this device allows you to corrupt your item a second time, adding another enchantment.
Yep. Classic.
This has the capability to craft some very powerful items indeed. But be warned, the Vaal are all about taking risks in the pursuit of power. There is a 50% chance that the item will be destroyed.
Double corrupts. We had those in PoE 1 in some cases. And they are really
Each
risky,
room has its
but
own
also
interesting
busted.
mechanics and rewards when it levels up. Many of them contain bosses to fight,
Oh, hi.
special drops, and in many cases, new crafting opportunities.
50. That's just rude.
For example, a
Got a-
level 3
got a
alchemy
Gamba.
lab has a nasty Vaal construct to fight. But if you can defeat it, you can find new corrupted soul cores. Like Guatalitzi's thesis, which on boots allows you to sacrifice your life to run faster. Or Sita Qualotto's
Amazing.
thesis, which on gloves will revive one of your minions whenever an offering expires.
Okay.
Get a sacrificial chamber to level 3, and you will need to face a highborn priest of sacrifice. Defeat him to be able to further corrupt a Vaal unique, modifying it in unpredictable ways.
Huh.
One of the mods of this unique will be removed and replaced with another random mod.
Nice. It's the same as
For
what they're
example,
doing this league.
This soul mantle. It
The
gives you
Foulborn
an additional
uniques.
totem, but lowers your totem's life and curses you when they die. By using the machine, this could result in a terrible item if you remove the good mod, but also some amazing items if you replace the downside. Now, one extra thing to mention about these Vaal crafting machines. You don't have to take the items you want to craft into the temple. If you don't have the item you want to craft with you at the time, then clicking this button will allow you to create a currency item instead, allowing you to do the craft later or trade it if you want.
Quality of
Now,
life
there are
already?
all sorts of interesting rooms you can find in the temple, but the last one I want to show you today is the Flesh Surgeon.
Of course.
A Vaal Flesh Surgeon can be leveled up by placing him next to a high-level synth flesh lab.
Hey.
But be careful. The Flesh Surgeon has some rather unpleasant experiments in his personal lab.
Ew.
Afterwards, you might notice the surgery table just sitting there. The Vaal are great at crafting items. Why not do some crafting on yourself? After laying down, you'll be asked which limb you'd like to replace.
Oh my god.
Left arm, perhaps your right leg. Each limb can get a different set of random bonuses, so choose wisely. After getting up from the table, try out your new limb. It seems
Does
to
it
work
actually
fine, and even
changes
perform
it
better than your normal
aesthetically too?
Now, there is just one thing with replacing body parts. If you die and are resurrected, your body will return to its natural state. You might need to
Oh,
return to the Vaal
interesting.
Surgeons if you want another robot arm, and maybe get a better one next time. Some rooms, like the
Fascinating.
Commander, can give you a new type of reward. Medallions that can be used to manipulate the temple in other ways. Using a
Oh, much going on.
will allow you to artificially boost a room, even if it doesn't meet the normal requirements to level up.
I'm
And
daunted.
a Huatalotli's medallion will stop rooms from destabilizing when you complete a temple, allowing you to guarantee getting a reward a second time. Great if you want to stock up on double corrupts.
Well, I go now to get
Now,
full robot
with
limbs.
all that aside,
Gotta be careful, apparently.
time to face the Architect, and you will be in for a fight. Once defeated, you will find another console that can be used to modify the temple. But this one is special. It allows you to place new types of rooms with specific rewards.
Ah.
There are rooms with specific uniques, special runes, and currency. But also
Wow.
a few other
Okay.
more niche crafting experiments. Like this
Reason-
one, that can extract the socket balls back out of an item at the cost of destroying it.
Ah, okay.
Now, something really important is every league we
need to be
release a
taking notes,
significant
apparently.
amount of content for the in-game. In order to make sure that the Fate of the Veil works well for late-game players, we've added many mechanics to make sure that you can scale the difficulty and rewards to match.
Okay.
Getting some rooms to level 3 adds extra mods to the entire dungeon, and these stack with each other. So in endgame,
Oh,
when you
boy.
can get some really big temples, you can generate a challenge that can even match the strongest of characters. We also start to
Challenge
introduce
accepted
ways
for a
to
lot of
store
people.
up energy for the temple, allowing you to save up many runs so you can do them later at your leisure and not interrupt your mapping
smart.
too often.
Or-
Now in each league, it's important that we have a new pinnacle boss to test your character's might. In the Fate of the Veil, you will get to face Adziri while she was at the peak of her power. One of
Right.
the rewards you will gain by defeating the Architect is the ability to place the Royal Access Chamber. Once connected to your temple, you can visit it to finally reach the Queen of the Veil herself. This
Cool.
fight takes place at a critical moment in history, right as Adziri communes with the beast's power and takes her true
Yep.
corrupted form.
Yes. Quad
Now,
booba.
we are not going to show you the whole fight, but we will tempt you with one of the rewards. This is Adziri's rule. This staff gives additional levels to all of your corrupted gems and lets you trade life for extra damage. But in addition to that, while using the staff, mirrors of refraction will constantly appear on the battlefield. Any projectile you fire at these will split into a nova, and they can chain from one to the other. So, that's the Fate of the Veil
Almost
League.
too many boobs.
But we are also bringing the previous league, Rise of the Abyssal, into the core game, along with a few changes.
Sure.
Now, for those of you who haven't seen what happens when a league is over, it's important to understand that you will not be seeing abysses in
Okay,
every area.
noobs.
Rise of the Abyssal is now one of the league mechanics that can show up randomly in endgame.
Okay.
If you want to specialize in running abysses, there is now a tablet that will allow you to add them to any map you run.
I did like the new
You
version
can
of Abyss.
also craft the tablet to add abyss-specific mods to
was
enhance how
fun.
they function. Now that Abyss is core, it also needs its own Atlas tree.
Of course.
You can gain your first points by completing an Abyss. But there are more available for doing depths and killing certain bosses.
Nice.
And there are a bunch of different options. You might just want more monsters and bosses. But you can also make finishing an Abyss have a chance to overrun a nearby map with the Abyssal.
Ah,
Or
nice.
Make your Waystone modifiers also apply to Abyssal depths. You could specialize in the interaction with other leagues, or specialize in a specific Abyssal faction. One of the important elements that we have heard loud and clear is that needing to do Abyss crafting on Waystones is quite annoying. So, we have removed that.
Fair enough.
In fact, we have removed instilling from Waystones as well. This mechanic felt mandatory on maps because it boosted the value of all other content, but it was both annoying to do and resulted in a lot of visual clutter. Instead, we're
What?
bringing back some of that power on tablets, which you don't need to craft nearly as often, since they last for 10 maps each. Once you defeat the Arbiter of Ash,
Makes sense.
you will be able to upgrade tablets to a rare with 4 mods using regular currency. Even this isn't enough to fully bring back the
Gotcha.
power you could have gotten from instilling, so we have also buffed the bonuses that tablets give. Going forward, we're not going to be adding any more crafting directly to Waystones outside of the basic currency, because it adds too much micromanagement.
Good
But on that
call.
note,
Good
Fate of
call.
the Vaal does bring the ability to corrupt your tablets, hoping to get one of many different random outcomes.
Of course.
Now, with regard to Delirium Fog, even though you shouldn't have to have it on every map anymore, we still did want to make it less visually annoying. Delirium Fog has
I like
been
that
toned
new
down
effect.
significantly, so you won't feel like you're just playing in a sea of grey.
I like that.
Another big source of problems in the endgame is the feeling of getting overwhelmed with monsters.
It's
In
also
031,
true.
we reduced the number of monsters in early endgame in order to help with this, but still scaled up the number of monsters to previous levels by the time you got to tier 15. Well, after letting this simmer for a while,
Don't
we
know how
are
I feel
still
about that one.
getting this kind of feedback. So we are no longer going to scale up the number of monsters you go as you get deeper into the endgame. Instead, we are scaling up the difficulty and rewards by the same amount. So to be clear, instead of increasing the number of monsters by 40%, they will instead drop 40% more items, grant 40% more experience, and have 40% more life, in addition to all the normal scaling they get due to being higher level. This only applies to regular monsters, not bosses. We have also reduced the speed modifiers that monsters can get sometimes, which also helps a lot with this.
Yes,
Now,
thank you.
We did have a large amount of content for endgame planned for 040, but unfortunately we just didn't get time to finish it. The scope was a bit too large, and so we would need to wait until 050 for that. But rest assured, there will be a ton of upgrades for the existing leagues, as well as new pinnacle bosses, and a significant overhaul to the Atlas passive tree coming soon. Now, another problem that becomes a much bigger issue in the endgame is game performance. And we have done a lot of work here. The primary issue is CPU load. And to address that, a lot of things have been optimized. And we have done a lot of work to take advantage of more of your CPU cores.
That's where I've been struggling, actually.
25%
When trying to stream.
and a lot less bad frame spikes during gameplay. It does make quite a big difference, especially on consoles. A lot more work in this area is ongoing, and you will continue to see performance improvements over the next few months. Of course, another important area is game balance, and we have made a lot of changes. Now, most of these we will save for the patch notes, but I'll do a quick summary of some of the numbers. As well as adding 11 new unique items, we have rebalanced dozens of others that are not currently used very often. We've also done a pass over lineage supports. 21 of them have been rebalanced, as well as adding 9 more. Alongside the 2 new Druid ascendancies, we have made balance changes to almost all the others, with some of them getting a grander rebalance, such as the Smith of Katava. Alongside
Well, that
the
was
20
this
plus
past
new
week.
Druid skills, we've also rebalanced 90 other active skills across all the different classes. And to top it all off, there are also over 250 new passive skills
There we
added to
are.
the passive tree.
I was waiting for that.
These changes should go a long way to increase the viability of many more skills, uniques, and overall build variety that can tackle our most challenging content. Next up, we're going to be talking about our new supporter packs.
Top left was like
Today,
pretty empty.
we're launching 2
So I
new
knew
series
we
of
were getting more
supporter packs,
passives.
the Precursor and Kalgurin packs. Each tier contains the pack's full face value in points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions.
I want it now. I'm not patient.
As
Hey, you got
always, the
Star Wars to
microtransactions
play.
in these packs are purely
And Bill,
cosmetic
just
and do not affect your
embrace
character's power or
embrace the other
progression
video
in
games
any
while you
way.
still can.
The
Embrace it.
Precursor series of supporter packs contains 6
I am excited,
exclusive
though.
microtransactions.
Hopefully the optimizations mean I can actually
First up,
play
the
this on
marble
stream.
statue character effect.
Because PoE
Once
2
you
was
finally
not
stay
handling
still
my...
for a moment,
Or my
a
computer wasn't
podium
handling PoE
rises
2.
up out of the ground to immortalize you,
Well,
turning your skin to marble. When you next move, the stone
Yes.
crumbles around you. The precursors had mastery over gravity manipulation. So too can you, now with the Gravity Well portal.
Ready.
Witness the power of its pull as you approach it.
I like that one.
Draw in enemies with your own gravitational pull with the Awakened Precursor armor set.
I want PoE instead, mate. You
Precursors
just switch
designed
hyper
and
focus.
built many
I'm sorry.
mysterious ancient beings. This one used to serve as a scout that would patrol and tase intruders.
Sorry.
Why salvage gear yourself when the Master of the Forge can do it for you?
Nice.
Molten gold spills out as the Forge Master breaks down your items.
Screw that guy. Master of the Forge.
The relic of the Precursor's map device
Had a rough time
is
with it, a lot
mysterious
of
machine that
runs.
sits atop ancient colossal statues. It keeps track of the number of charges consumed on your Precursor tablets used in the device.
Neat.
The Kalguran Pack series also contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
Tentacles.
The
Tentacles.
Kalgurans had astounding skill in astronomy, being able to track cosmic events with absolute precision. Harnessing that skill, with the Astronomer's level up effect equipped, you too can now see exactly how long it took you to level up as it outputs the time in chat. The time
Oh
taken
my
to reach your
God,
last
that's
3
great.
levels is also displayed on the item.
That's
So you
amazing.
can link it when you have a time you're proud of. Crush unique enemies by unleashing the wrath
Level
of the
speed
lost
run
Kalguran
built
fleet,
in now.
led formerly by Captain Heartland himself. A Kalguran seafarer needs armor fit for the treacherous seas of Rayclast. This set has you covered with the classic tricorn and, of course, a peg leg. The Lost Treasure weapon skins top off your appearance of a true raider of the seas. These gilded weapons can be applied to wands,
That's a
two-hand
bonker right there.
maces, and shields.
6 shield.
After a long day of plundering loot, retreat to the Kraken's Cove hideout.
What, did they fix
a
the
home of
NVIDIA
some of
crash?
the most deadly
I like they did.
ocean-dwelling creatures in Rayclast.
I think they did.
Many ships have met their demise
We'll see.
here. What better to accompany you in Kraken's Cove than a Kraken itself? Replace your stash with a dormant Kraken, waiting for its prey.
That's your stash?
As you approach, it will awaken and terrify both you and
That's
any
so
guests in
good.
your hideout.
That's so good.
Alongside this, an extra stash skin item will be granted to you, and when placed, will automatically open to any stash tab set with the currency affinity, to help having to navigate through your tabs.
Oh.
Additionally,
Neat.
any microtransactions from the supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of Exile 1. Thank you very much for all your
They
ongoing
just
support.
keep scaling.
We're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D. Afterwards, at 11 AM NZ time, we'll post the patch notes. With
Cool.
release
So,
at the end of next week,
around
our
2.5
community
hours
team
from
will
now.
be posting crucial information you'll need for the release. Keep an eye on the news. Thanks for joining us today and checking out our latest developments. We're looking forward to playing alongside our fellow shapeshifting exiles, all while uncovering Lost Val secrets
There'll be a lot
and
of
doing
druids.
some dungeon crafting. We'll begin the Q&A shortly, so please get your questions ready.
Nice. We will not watch the Q&A live. I'll let y'all do that if you like. But that's usually a longer, a less flashy discussion, so I'll let y'all watch that if you like. I usually watch it myself, but
Welcome back, Exiles, to the
I'll let
Q&A
y'all do
portion. I am your host, Ziggy D, and today we're going to be
Hi,
touching
Ziggy
on
D.
the design of the Druid and the Fate of the Vile League while we gather some community questions. Then we'll deep
Hi,
dive
Ziggy
into
D.
end game, balance, and other game design topics. I am, of course, joined by game directors Jonathan.
I don't have the game up. Nice. All right. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I'm pretty excited about that. That's gonna be like a 99% Druid League. Everyone's gonna be playing it. Do we have sound? Game sound?
Yeah, I probably will too. Yep, I definitely am. I will definitely be.
The goddess is
That was sick though. Yeah. We missed the very start, so I don't know what was in that first like 10 minutes. Fortunately, I didn't know they were doing the announcement today. PVH. Figured it would be tomorrow. Apparently, I am incorrect. Yeah, they were definitely. Yeah, I figured they probably showed off the bear form. Probably just announced the druid, like in general. Yeah, yeah, their skills, all that. No. Yeah. Pretty cool. Like both of the ascendancies seemed insane too, so I don't even know which one I want to play. Like, you can be literally like a foreseeing oracle, or you know, a nature god. Both sound sick. Yeah, it's gonna be like everyone playing druid and then like 5 people playing mercenary, so that they can get everything cheap.
weary traveler draws close to the end of the path. When one defiles the effigy, one defiles.
Be real though, are you gonna choose beefier gear or beefier skill tree? I laughed so hard when they were like, hey, more skill tree per skill tree, by the way. I have to do the skill tree. To be honest with you. That's too funny not to do.
Such resilience.
But we'll see. We'll see once we get the actual pets notes. Isn't that cluster jewels? Yeah, kinda. But without you having to get the cluster jewels. So that's what makes it more fun. You don't have to actually get your hands on the jewels. You just click the button. Yeah, it is basically cluster jewels. It is so funny that they just word for word brought back synthesis. When it was like, was it last PoE stream that I was like, we were talking about what they might do for the PoE 2 League, and I was like, wouldn't it be hilarious if we finally got synthesis back in PoE 2? Well, well. Shredder. I'm not scared. It's likely because I remember it. My memory doesn't usually last past one stream at a time. Understandable. I said it as a goof. I didn't think they would actually do it. And just like with just like with synthesis, it looks like it's going to be too much. My brain already hurts from looking at it. Yeah. It did. It looked a lot like synthesis, huh?
When the time comes strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is the emperor beckons, and the world attends.
I wish I'd cut the whole thing. I could maybe cut my reaction out. Make a very easy video. I don't know if I will or not. Maybe I should. I probably should. Get him. And a Volstorm Call. Yep. Edge.
You were born for this.
I was born for this.
Empire remains filled with emperors in waiting.
I need to MTX my Storm Call. It just seems a little sad. Yep. Going full annoying. Rip eyeball users. I like this effect. I like this effect until I get more Storm Call. Because then it becomes impossible to see anything. That's the PoE special. Less skill effect duration. Now it's down to 0.6 seconds, or 0.61 seconds. Go better. Yeah, so what'd y'all think? You hyped? Has the hype grown? Impale seems hyped. I'm pretty hyped. What is going on with this zone? Why am I struggling so hard to normal lab? What? The way at all! Oh, but there is a Dark Shrine. I came over here so I could get the Dark Shrine. Obviously. How dare you doubt me, Jet? That's why I did it. I can get this normal Dark Shrine.
A grotesque affair.
It does help. Punishing Shrine I will take. Helps guarantee our run. As I almost die. I would have actually died there if I didn't have the shrine, by the way. Come on. Guess I'll take my time. I was getting degened by a dart and by the burning ground. I don't... Oh, red. I am kept fire. Steel. Not quite enough regen for that. That's the way. I think it really matters. Yeah, I'll just do this. I missed a bit of that. I caught it live though. I don't usually do a lot of restream stuff. I was not prepared, and like I said, I didn't know it was happening. I just happened to look while I was on break. They're like, "Hey, thing's live." Or I saw something saying the thing was live, and I was like, "Oh, I've got a little bit of time." And then I looked at the timestamp. It was like, starts in 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago. Dang it. We missed a little bit of the front end. I'll have to go watch it later, and I'll have to watch the Q&A too. There's usually a lot of good info in the Q&A. Ziggy does a good job. He's been like their Q&A guy for a while. He's also a streamer that I'm very fond of and is one of my inspirations as a streamer myself. He has not been streaming much lately because him and his partner just had their second child. Two child. Child number 2. But props to them. But I'm surprised he went to this Q&A or did this Q&A, honestly. It's been at least has been a few weeks now. It's not like yesterday.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor.
They just had a baby. That's too many child. Too many child for me.
With open jaws.
Good for him. Yeah, he seems like a genuinely good guy.
Rise to the occasion.
He mostly does PoE, but he's also done stuff like RimWorld and various like indie games. It's where I've gotten a lot of my where I've gotten into a bunch of games from. I think he might have been the one that showed me RimWorld, actually. Once upon a time.
Before
So yeah.
your emperor, you.
Wait, I forgot I got a thing for this. I don't actually remember his name.
Ending that we all deserve.
Shout out to Ziggy. We're going Inquisitor on this one.
Truth is elusive, yet God has
But
provided
what?
us with all the tools necessary to find it.
Probably want Righteous Providence at one point. Because we're going to be stacking Strength and Intelligence. I'm gonna want these. I think I'm really going to. I think we're gonna go Sanctuary, Bias Path, Righteous Providence. Then the last two will probably be Bloodline. Do it. And we can add some quality to a gem. Can't add Stormcall because Stormcall is corrupted. Gonna want that long term? You don't want to evolve Stormcall long term? I don't know. Oh no. Good quality something else. A regular Stormcall. I have without any quality on it. We'll do that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, forgot quality's really good on Stormcall now. Yeah, we're probably gonna wanna do that. Or get it, or at least get a quality Vault Stormcall. I should also open these. Boot. I'll take it. Cool. We are Ascendant. Inquisitor. Ascendant's a different
Go with courage.
different guy. In the sense that it is a gal. Alright, back at it. Yeah. Hope y'all like that. Little interlude.
Don't die, please.
Potentially I'll do more of those in the future. I could potentially restream the Game Awards, I think. I think I'm allowed to do that. I might need to like get actual permission. Oh. I need more mana. This is a problem. I'm gonna have to take one of these out for now. Get out of here, control destruction. I just don't have the mana sustain at the moment. I'll probably recolor it. Damage is not blowing me away, huh? Of course, I gave myself less damage by taking away control destruction. But doesn't mean I can keep casting no longer. Ow! I'm taking so much damage in here. Why? Not used to being squishy on Inquisitor. What's going on? Probably because I don't have any here. Probably that. Level up. Alright, so we got that. 45. Let's pop up this way. And so we're gonna go ahead and do this. One act. Act tray. I want a
What is it?
determination. Because they're hurting me. They're hurting me in my
Be
bones.
careful.
It's very rude. And I want a life tap? Life tap is Act 1? Well, I don't know if I unlocked it.
Yes?
Did.
Take care.
This. I have way more ES regen than I do life regen, so need at least 2 reds. We also are about to run the ads. Oh, we got that. But it is also time for ads. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back here. Wait. It's 2 o'clock. We're out of time. We're out of time today. Whoopsie. Well. I guess most of you can't hear me because we're in the ads. So that's all the time we got time for today, chat. So let's raid out. I hope y'all have enjoyed. I've been having fun leveling new character. Still got a long way to go. But it will not be today. I'll probably do some leveling offline, try to get us into in-games. Oh, hey, here's the thing about co-streaming the Game Awards on my Twitch dashboard. I know. I might do that. But yes, I do hope everybody's had a good day today. Thank you for watching. Obviously, if you're over on the YouTube side, there's no raid mechanic. So it will just be over here on Twitch that we go say hi to somebody. So let's see. Let's see who be. A lot of people watching the Q&A on my follow list. Let's see. Let me look at a live follower too. See, looks around this side. Also, nobody. Have a good weekend. Yes, you too. Well, thank you very much for hanging out today. Let's see. Let's see. Are you watching? You know what? Just for the heck of it, we're gonna raid over to Mr. Co Carnage. He definitely does not need the viewers, but he's watching the PC gaming show upcoming stuff. So let's go do some more React content. Perfect. Yes, we are out of time. Thank you all very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed. On Sunday, we'll be back with more Persona. Continuing our Persona 5 Royal playthrough. So make sure you hang out for that. Thank you again for watching. We'll be back. Oh, I am looping. My brain is looping. Y'all get it. Thank you. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you follow me at all the places down below. Feel free to join the Discord if you'd like as well, via the command in chat or in the description on the YouTubes. This will of course go up onto the YouTube. I might cut out the reaction portion and put it in its own video. I might not. We'll see. But in general, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Be good. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. And we'll see you next time for more streaming fun times. Bye.
Loved games like Limbo. We have loved games like Inside, and from the same creators as two other games that we love so much, Little Nightmares